Good morning, people of the internet watching car videos. We're back. Welcome back to the channel. So, when we left off, we were working on the Camaro. A few things have changed, nothing too crazy, but off the Camaro topic, we are now going to go pick up a dream car of mine that I have been wanting since I was a kid. I'm sure a lot of you have said the same thing. It's a pretty iconic car, so to speak. The only problem is we have to drive 7.5 hours to go get it. So that means that you guys are gonna see it in about 15 seconds, but this will be next week sometime around Tuesday, about 5 days from now that this takes place. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck. Let's go get our dream car, guys. We have officially entered Florida, and against my better judgment, I'm no longer driving, but I just drove for 5 of the 7 hours. I think it's time.
By choice.
By choice, of course. Got the precious cargo. We're just sitting back enjoying Florida and all the shitty drivers that it has to offer. Next stop is Tennysonville or some shit. I don't know. It's where the hotel is.
Titusville or something.
Yeah, Titusville. And then 240SX tomorrow morning. So far, so good. Just stopping for some fuel. Got her loaded. We are putting the Colorado to the test. We'll see how she goes. We got a few inches ground clearance, nothing too crazy. All right, now for the 7-hour drive home. So far the Colorado is doing great. Quick stop at Bussy's because we don't have one. It's fucking chaotic. I think it's always like this.
Welcome to Georgia.
Just kind of cleaned it off. Okay, Archer agrees. He said, ah! Very happy. We'll see if this was a mistake or not. Well, while we wait out the tsunami. Totally forgot to put the hood on the car, so we had to just put some paper towels in the cylinders. There was no spark plugs, so fingers crossed that didn't cause any major damage. I highly doubt it. I'll just vacuum it out, dry it out, we'll be fine. Went and got a new battery, temporary. Don't talk about it. This is the wiring we are currently walking into. That's just audio cable, like one of the main powers. This was the best relocation they could have done. Horrible, absolutely horrible. That might get reversed. I don't really like that too much. But to caveat that, they cut out the box. So that's super cool as well. Irrelevant. Just to know what we're gonna do. She's getting the compression tester ready. We're gonna do a compression test on it. See if this motor is even worth saving. Allegedly, it was rebuilt, but the numbers will tell. Let's go ahead and find out. We're gonna try and crank it over. We'll see how this goes. She's got the compression tester in there. Let's see what the numbers are. If it'll crank. All right, welcome back. So it is day 2 of the 240 project. Due to some shortcomings, we ended up having to buy some things. Previous owner diagnosed a slow start as bad grounds. Well, he was wrong. Lo and behold, the guy who knows nothing is wrong. Anyways, not to shit on him too bad, but yeah, it's been a whole lot of him just not knowing anything. So some of the shortcomings were a new starter, a couple electrical wires. We now have that, which is in this Rock Auto box, which is currently over here. And would you guess they didn't send me a single magnet? Depressed. But we also had to go and grab a new toolbox, cheapo, marketplace. It'll do. Since moving to South Carolina from Iowa, a lot of my stuff had to stay, and I left. So we are now starting over again. Toolbox number 5. Got the welder and everything. A lot of stuff moved over, but we are going to do a quick cleanup of all this, and then we will get right back to the starter installation and the compression test. So I'll catch you guys right when all that's done. Okay, so we got a new starter in, got the battery hooked up. It's 13.7, so it's not going to crank crazy fast, but we can at least go ahead and get this guy going. So let's give her a crank. 4 or 5 times will do. Sitting at 178, 179, 180. Ooh, good number. All right, we're gonna swap it over. We're gonna do each cylinder, see how she feels, go from there. About 6 cranks. Oh, all right. About 190, almost 200. Little high, little high. That's, I don't know. Let's see what the rest of them are. About 200 again. All right, cylinder number 4. That one looked like 210. About 210, holy crap. Let's do number 1 again, just to see. All right, number 1, take 2. All right, that time we cranked it about 7, 8 times. Okay. I like that a lot more. About 190. So between lowest was 190, highest was 210. That's what, 11 or 20? That's a healthy motor. That's as of right now, that's a healthy motor. Okay, I like that. Although that doesn't tell us everything, we should probably do a leak down test. Honestly, oh, there's a wasp. Honestly, I just wanted to do a compression test to get the overall condition and see what we were working with. I was told that it did a gasket, like a head gasket, some studs, which we can confirm the studs, but the rest we can't quite confirm without doing something. But I wanted to see if this is a healthy motor, and based on just compression numbers, it's healthy. So that means we can start working into the spark and fuel. Obviously, the wiring needs addressed immediately. The problem with that is I want to make sure that it's running first prior to doing that, or at least firing, so I can get a good baseline of where we are versus where we should be, because I would really hate to put it all back together how I think it goes, and nothing works. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to order a cap and rotor. Throw plugs in it, you know, get some spark going, or at least try to. And then once we go from there, we'll probably just use starting fluid because I can smell varnish in the tank. And honestly, I just want it to fire. I don't want it to run. I don't need idle. I don't need any of that. Just need it to run. So that's the next step, and we'll see how this goes. We have parts for the 240. So I'm gonna get these unpacked really quick, and then I'm gonna explain kind of what the vibe is. We may have spark today. We'll see. Okay, so we got one of the lifter buckets or trays, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got our head bolts. Good. Okay. Good start. We also got our lifters in for the Sierra. I'm not making a video on that one. I'm kind of doing it just quickly. But to the 240, we have this. This is out of a D21 pickup with a KA24. Okay. We're taking a risk on this. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go, but we needed a distributor, and here's a distributor. The only concern... No, this should work. Okay, so we know for sure that this cap, rotor, and electronics will work. What we're going to do is, since the other one was destroyed, set that there. Since the other one was destroyed, here we go. See, it's a whole different base. But looking at it, okay, that's definitely longer. That's a problem. The good news is the electronics are the same. So one electronic for this guy was $65 for this base, the igniter, which went around this ring and everything else. It was like 65 bucks, but this whole distributor, which should have the exact same electronics, was 80. Kind of see what I'm getting at. So we're gonna try and put this electronics and above onto that shaft. See what we can do. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but a new one is about 350 bucks. This is worth a shot. Kind of looking over the parts. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Looks like we're in good shape. All the bolt holes line up properly. Everything else looks good. All these parts came apart easily. There's a little bit of glue, as there should be. It's a distributor. But we're going to throw it all back together, and I mean, you know, give it a shot. So I've got this kind of just loosely sat in here with that all buttoned up. Got a, what do you call it? I got a wire, spark plug. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this light really quick. Oh gosh, it got dark. Let's see if we can see some spark. I believe it's an ECM ground, so I don't need an igniter. That's why it only has, oh geez. That's why it only has the 4. It's just an ECM ground, it shoots right there. But with this wiring, I don't really know if we're good to go. I got the battery hook up right now. We're gonna try and get you guys to see this. Get that close. Let's see. Woo! Let's go. You guys can't see it, but it's every rotation. So we have spark. We have spark in the 240, and it only cost me 86 bucks. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, no, that's awesome, because the stock S14 distributor is $275 right now, little out of my price range. So I'm gonna get this buttoned up really quick, get the spark plugs in, grab some starting fluid, and see if we can get it to fire. Well, I gotta set the timing first. And then we'll see, you know, just to get it to putt. The fuel pump is all hammered, so we'll fix that later on. But for now, I want to see if the engine will run. Perfect. All right, so we got the timing set, I believe. It's probably a little bit off. We got some starting fluid. We have spark. We have the spark plugs in there. We have the timing, or the order set. So let's go ahead and try and not blow it up. All right, so unknown condition of motor. Allegedly it was rebuilt. There's signs of it, who knows. No fuel pump yet because the wiring's all messed up. I gotta get a wiring specialties harness, but starting fluid. So this is either gonna be great or not. We haven't cranked it with the plugs in yet, so this is the first crank, first fire, and I don't know if my timing is 100%. For a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know? It's a little much. All right. Well, fire the hole. Hopefully not really. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the coolest person in the fucking planet. Need a little bit more. That was a lot better than I expected. Lit right off. So it's got a long tube header on it. It's got a single long tube header that isn't connected yet. The test pipe is missing, so that's just open exhaust essentially. But it fired, and I heard 4 cylinders. We're gonna try again. Should light off a little easier now, but we are also burning off all the stuff that was in the cylinders, which is a lot. Okay, timing needs to come forward a little bit. I thought I had to retard it a little bit, but we got great.
Is that smoke from starting it?
Yeah, that's just the exhaust and everything else. Oh yeah, she liked that. She liked the timing. We're gonna give it a little more timing. Again, I don't have a light or anything on me, so I can't confirm nor deny the timing, but it liked it. So, second start, success. One final one just to confirm that this, isn't just a fluke. It's not. All right. I love it. We have a running 240. It's not driving yet. I need fuel pump, but that was the biggest thing. Confirm the engine was in good shape. confirmed that everything else was, within a vicinity of being good shape, and now we finalize it. So next is fuel pump and a couple of things for wiring specialties. So that's going to cut it for this video. Next time you guys see me, I'll have a lot more parts to install, but we wanted to confirm that we have a good motor, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah.